What's going on? The Nocturnal Therapist here, and I'm gonna do a quick shout out. I'm gonna talk about liminal space, but I want to do a quick shout out to Hannah from Canada and all of her friends, all of her loved ones. Y'all have somebody who really cares for y'all, and this one is for y'all based off of what she told me. So liminal space. If you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling like things are complacent, and on the emotional scale, it feels like you're sort of kind of in this place of emotional purgatory, where you neither really feel all of the life you could be feeling, but you don't feel as low as you know you could feel. So I'm gonna put that in the box of liminal space. Liminal space is an in-between place. It is the discomfort that exists in that in-between place. So what you typically see with people who have liminal space is if you ever been on a theme park ride where there's a tightrope, you walked on a tightrope, and as you walk on a tightrope, you know that as you advance down the field, what occurs is the hoops that you're grabbing onto. So on this tightrope, you're grabbing on hoops as you're advancing. Excuse me, they got mosquitoes down here in Louisiana. But you're grabbing onto these hoops as you're advancing. As you continue to advance, the hoops spread wider and wider apart, forcing you to do a little bit more stretching than you did the last time. What you see at the very most advanced parts of the obstacle course is people doing this right here. Just, and what you see typically there also is that the line is being held up. Why is the line being held up? Because at that point, it's so advanced down the course that the person literally has to let go of the hoop they've been holding on to grab hold of the hoop that's in front of them in order to advance. And so it's in that space of discomfort because they're looking at the fact that they could fall off this tightrope, and before they could hold on to this thing back here and continue to advance. But now, in this space, they have come so far that they must let go of what they've been holding on to grab hold of something new. And so I liken that analogy, that comparison to where a lot of us are right now, the state of feeling of emotional purgatory, where we neither feel excitement like we're fully alive, like we're actually living, but at the same time we may not be as low as we have been before, or we know we can go, you know? In this space, what I would encourage you to do is to look at the opportunities in front of you. Not the opportunities that you think that you know are there, but the opportunities that could be there if you were looking just a little bit harder. And the reason why I say that is because this is unconventional times. Because of this being unconventional times, I know that there are unconventional opportunities out there for us as well. For those of us who are feeling stagnant, if we're feeling like we're just not really moving at a fast pace or at a pace at all, we're moving at a snail's pace, I would ask you to go back to what you're passionate about and think about doing some of those things that you put off or you may have thought was just a hobby. So what if it's culinary arts? I love to eat. Down here in Louisiana, we all love to eat. Culinary arts is awesome. So if you had it in your heart that was a passion of yours to learn culinary arts, then now is the time for you to do that. If you wanted to learn how to skateboard, now is the time to do that. Whatever passion you have, right now is the time for you to really sit down with yourself and understand how to develop a relationship with that, because intentionality reflects relationship. And so we can't just keep that up here, these passions that we have. There's nothing wrong with you having excitement doing what the hell you want to do in life. There's nothing wrong also with you making a living off of what it is that you love to do. I do it. So during this time of liminal space where you feel the discomfort of having to let go of something old to grab hold of something new, I want you to remember the Chinese symbol for crisis. The Chinese symbol for crisis is a combination of the words danger and opportunity. Danger and opportunity. Many of us are in a crisis state. A crisis is simply defined as an inability to cope with the present circumstances. These times are presenting new circumstances. The pandemic, COVID, vaccines, what's going on with that, business, the way that business is changing, the way that the markets are changing. These are unconventional times. And during these unconventional times, some of us, because we're facing things that we never had to face before, may feel like we're in that panic state, almost to the point to where we're almost about to have that anxiety attack, feeling like a crisis is near. I want you to understand that with the crisis, there may be danger that you're perceiving, but even that's an illusion, because the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. But danger may be there, but also with great danger comes great opportunity. And the only danger that really is before you that you may not see is the danger of allowing your dreams to die in the ground. So if you're feeling in this place of stagnation, if you're feeling like you're stuck, like you're just not going anywhere, what I would ask you to do is choose. Choose. No, the conventional choices may not be there. The choices that those that have expectations on you to choose, those choices or opportunities may not be there. But what I would encourage you to do is sit down with yourself and figure out what it is that your most authentic self would choose in this moment. And do that and nothing but that. Everything else will fall into place. It's not your job to worry about how it's going to happen. Your job is only to choose and then to be intentional about responding to that choice, making it real for you, bringing it into this physical reality from the metaphysical plane. And so to Hannah from Canada's friends, I want to let you know y'all got somebody really special, somebody who loves y'all, and this video is for y'all. So this is the Nocturnal Therapist.